Hello everyone, Musa here with Game 2 between TLO, the little one on Team Liquid, against BratoK. We have TLO spawning in the 12 o'clock position here on Lost Temple, and BratoK in the 3 o'clock. I say 3 o'clock, it probably should be like 2:15, but we'll say that it's 3 o'clock because his natural is at 3 o'clock, as his little one's at 12 o'clock. So yeah, anyway. Now that I'm done talking about that, we have BratoK spamming his little heart out again with 280, 360 APM. Wow, little one just taking this really calm, relaxed, with a nice 30 APM there for a minute or two. A lot of people get all caught up in APM, and yes, you know, if your average APM is 50, APM for those who don't know, actions per minute. If your actions per minute are like 50, that's not good. You're gonna have a lot more difficulty winning games when you have to start multitasking, but the difference between 150 APM and 250 APM is a lot different than between 50 and 150. 150 you can still micro and macro at the same time. With 250 you're just doing it a little bit faster. But some of the best players in the world, I believe it's Artosis who comes to mind, who keeps a nice low APM and still just crushes people. So both players throwing down a barracks and a gas. This map very notorious for Reapers. Reapers destroy Marines but get completely devastated by Marauders. So we will see if one of these players decides that they do want to go for some Reapers. And as soon as his barracks finishes, there is a command center morphing into a orbital command. The little one taking a little bit longer, but it really not mattering. And both players are just trying to scout each other, see what's up. Does not look like we are going to be seeing a Reaper rush right away. Both players throwing on a Marine immediately. And a second Marine for both players, and a factory coming down for the little one. BratoK still with only one unit producing structure. Looks like this SCV is going to start building something. A factory right about now, and there it is. Yes, a factory. Both players sticking with similar builds from last time. We are not seeing a heavy bio ball composition. Still no tech labs or reactors on either of the barracks. So it should be a fairly standard game at this point. Very, very low chance for cheese. May see a Cloak Banshee rush happening, but that's really about all that we could see for cheese right now. And looks like both players are continuing to pump Marines, so we might see the famed Marine tank push. Tanks, of course, very, very expensive in the early stages of the game, but you can complement them with Marines so well because Marines are so cheap and have such a high amount of damage output. So they really complement the tanks nicely. And since they're so cheap, the Marine tank push is very difficult to be able to deal with effectively in the early stages of the game. Again, we have a starport for the little one, as well as an armory. An armory for BratoK right there. A Hellion again is coming in for the little one, and he's going to roast so many Marines right here. These Marines are really, really looking bad. BratoK's Hellion is finally out, but he's in much worse position, and he is going to be taken down by these Marines. This is very, very similar to the last game, where BratoK is placed immediately on the back foot, and he is healing his Hellion, but his Hellion goes down, and now he has 0 units to defend this push. Hellion pops out and is able to do a little bit of damage, but the little one still has 4 Marines in his base. And this is very bad. He has to pull a bunch of SCVs, and all the SCVs are going down right there. 2 SCVs already dead. And here comes another Hellion for the little one. It's the exact same situation as the last game. This is, I'm not sure what the difference really is between their play, but the little one just completely devastating BratoK right now with his Hellion Marine push. We have a tech lab getting thrown down on the factory, but I think it's going to be a case of too little too late, as BratoK is down 8 SCVs right now. And he has the little one has gotten unexpansion. He has a starport producing Banshees, and is just macroing like crazy right now. Banshee is in the base, and BratoK GG's. So we are now 2-0 for the little one in this best of 5. We'll be back shortly.